A very good evening to all of you guys. So it's 6 o'clock, and I don't know what is the exact time, but sun has set now, and I am here for my practice. And this time usually I practice grammar portion, and I just try to study the whole day grammar portion, and I don't know why it is lack of practice or some, because I think I might be a slow learner. That's why I'm struggling with whenever at times comes to narrating things. I forget all things and my mind goes blank. And it happens, but I have no other go except doing this, and somehow I want to manage, uh, talk to talk to myself or speak on this camera so that I can practice, and because it is very necessary, whether you don't know grammar or know grammar, whether you are able to clarify grammar things or not. But for learning speaking English, it is very important to open your mouth and speak something by daily basis, and the same I am doing. I try to listen and watch a lot. I try to speak at least 10 to 20 minutes a day. More than 20 minutes I have been speaking. So for approx 3 months, and yes, I'm improving by learning, and I think if I practice grammar and if I incorporate those grammar things in my uh, conversation, that my conversation sound beautiful, and that's why I am go behind my grammar, because in my opinion it is very necessary, because uh, all the time you need to a different kind of situation to narrate things, and there you need to, if you learn the grammar uh, grammar structure and uh, incorporate those things in your sentences, then you are able to speak fluently. So for some days, for couple of days, I have been trying to command over non-finite verbs, and I have already discussed non-finite verbs. We divided three parts in non-finite verbs. Gerund, participle, and one thing more, gerund, participle, and infinitives. And if I talk about gerund and infinitives, and it is very important, because it plays a vital role. We can start any sentences by the help of gerund, either gerund or infinitives, like to swim is good for health, or swimming is good for health. Same way, uh, in any sentence we can put this gerund or infinitives at the end of sentence, like object of any sentences. So it is very plays a vital role. And if I talk about participle plays uh, adjective uh, in a sentence. So we divide participle in two way, uh, in ing form, uh, like it's a dancing doll, and ed form, verb third form, it's a broken doll. So this way we need to use many times to narrate the status of things, like I am sitting on the chair and chair is broken. So here, how is chair? Chair is broken. I am sitting on broken chair. So this way we need to use this kind of sentences. That's why uh, I am running behind the grammar things. It is very important, and I think I need to practice more until I get command over this grammar things. So I have already shared video on conditional sentences and causative verbs and some usage of models: may have, could have, should, could, would, and their different kind of uses. And I entire day spend my time on learning non-finite verbs. And since it is Sunday, so I would like to give my more time to practice this non-finite. And if I get time, then I would like to revisit on conditional sentences. I don't feel any problem with conditional sentences. Whenever a time comes to talking about conditionals, I have practiced a lot. Then I can use easily that conditional sentences, like if I were a rich man, I would buy a used car, expensive car. If he had not insulted me, I would have gone to his party. If I had not been ill, I definitely uh, would have gone to his uh, marriage. And this way I don't feel any problem with using conditional sentences. So I know all the structure of conditional sentences, and also I think I am able to use causative verbs, like I am I am getting my hair cut. I have got my hair cut. I will get my hair cut. So like this I can use I make him understand. I make him laugh. So I know the causative verb, so I don't think I need to. But if I revisit, then that all things will be mine. So this way I am planning for my next week program for what else I can do for my next week, because I think and really it's very necessary. It is very necessary to learn all um, or non-finite verbs. Will command over non-finite verbs. So this time I had come to narrate all things, but when I came here I lost everything, what to say, how to say, and uh, so I just think it is my first duty to speak uh, relentlessly on this camera, and so I have completed this my daily task, and now I feel relaxed after doing this. Like you are saying I am using those things in my conversation, but since I am not a teacher, so I uh, get struggle while expressing the ideas. And there is also, I think, because I'm a complete Hindi medium guy, so uh, I think if I uh, narrate those things in Hindi to English, English to Hindi, then that will be easy. But I don't want to speak in English, Hindi. So I just refrain from speaking Hindi while recording myself. So this is also a problem while when I try to narrate, I lost. So but somehow I will uh, make it. It may be possible if I learn, if I study more, then I am able to narrate all those non-finite rules. So it has been more than 12 minutes, so I'm going to wind up this video. So how was your Sunday? I hope it went well, and so here I am going to take your leave. Thank you for watching up to now. I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful good night ahead. Have a wonderful night ahead. Thank you very much. Thank you.